I needed to make a video talking about Love Island because I know I haven't talked about any reality TV stuff on here in a while, but I have just started watching Love Island. I wasn't a big fan of the show last season. Like, I watched a few episodes, but I wasn't like super into it. But this season, I'm hooked. I've got my husband hooked now, so now I want to talk about it because there's a lot going on. So first off, let's talk about the voting the other night. It's hard to keep up with like all this stuff constantly going on the show because episodes come out every day, so I don't think I can like keep up with that and do a video every day, but I just wanted to talk about my thoughts of the show up until this point. The biggest pet peeve I have with the show right now is honestly Ace. I think a lot of people too on social media, like, they're so over Ace. Ace is playing Survivor. He's not playing Love Island. So it's like, what game show are we on? The other night with the voting with the 3 girls and the 3 guys, I thought for sure Huda was going to be in that group of 3 girls. Did not think like Amaya and Hannah would be. Iris doesn't totally surprise me. Even Hannah's like not 100% surprising, only because I know a lot of people had issues with her because of the whole Charlie and Pepe thing, whatever. I didn't think it was that bad. And I feel like she genuinely liked Pepe, and I don't know why they punished her for that, but I thought for sure Huda was going to be in the bottom 3 and get voted out. I thought that would have been the easiest vote for the girls too, to just get rid of her. Because she literally hasn't been coupled with anybody for like a week, it feels like. I was convinced that the producers had pulled her from the bottom 3 and not like the actual voting, because they just wanted to keep somebody who's dramatic and interesting on the show. Because, I mean, if you think about it, like, a lot of the stuff on social media has really revolved around her. So I thought there's no way they're just gonna like let her go that easy. I thought, oh, they're gonna let her like get comfortable in a relationship and then like pull her out of there, she's gonna get voted out. But then I posted about it on TikTok. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts about Love Island, actually go to TikTok, because I'm trying to post more on there. It's easier to make like a little quick 30-second, video or whatever. But I thought for sure they pulled her, but then a lot of people were commenting and saying like, no, actually, I know people who voted for her and they want her redemption arc. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought for sure, because people were like, they can't do that. The producers can't do that. And I'm like, yes, they can. It's reality TV. I don't know. I've watched reality TV for so long. I was like, yeah, like if they have somebody interesting on the show, like they're absolutely going to keep them, or they're going to at least nudge people to maneuver to keep them. I was like, producers absolutely meddle in shows like this. It's no question. And that's even what's confusing about like Ace not being in the bottom 3 too. Like, I thought for sure Ace would be in there and not Jeremiah. So it was shocking when Jeremiah was in the bottom 3, and they basically just handed Ace this perfect opportunity to get rid of one of his biggest threats. Because the last time they had voted, Ace stood behind Huda, even though he like can't stand her. He's over her. He wants her gone, and is so mad about like Jeremiah and Huda, their whole situation. And I'm like, of course he's going to stand behind Huda though, because Jalen at that point was more of a threat to his game. And that's kind of the problem with Ace and now Taylor and Nick, because I think they're thinking more about the game aspect of this. I don't think they really care about finding love as much. Like, I don't think especially Ace. I don't think Ace cares. He's trying to do this whole, my Shelly. No, I don't. He had so many opportunities to choose her, and he didn't, and he strung Amaya along. It was just, yeah, no, I don't think he really cares. I think he cares about winning. But at this point, I'm not going to let this, I think a lot of people are like, we're not letting the 3 of these bozos win, because after voting Jeremiah out, which it was just so ridiculous. Like, I didn't love Jeremiah after the whole Jeremiah Huda situation. I think they were kind of equally to blame. Like, she definitely was more loud about it, but I think they were just bad for each other, and I get that that's annoying. However, voting him out of the 3 of them just like really didn't make sense. I genuinely think that like Ace is just threatened by these more attractive and taller who are coming in and like rizzing up all the girls. I think he's a little bit jealous of these like tall, handsome men, and I can't wait for Shelly to walk in with this new 6-foot man, and Ace is gonna be so like, he's gonna go crazy. He's gonna want him gone. Like, there's no way. But I think Shelly's actually really into him way more than Ace, because also that man was a tree compared to Ace. So I think these boys have a lot to worry about with the new guys coming in from Casa Amor, where whatever. I don't fully understand Casa Amor because, like I said, this is the first time I'm really watching the show. It'll be interesting to see what happens tonight. I think I'm currently we're talking about. I'm up to episode. I think it was 19 that aired last night. Or maybe 18. No, it was 19, I think. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I will say the new girls that the guys are coupled up with now, I'm not like, none of them, I feel like none of the guys are really interested in any of the girls. And that's the problem because I feel like the girls are very much interested in the guys. So I think it's going to be it's going to be more competitive between the men rather than the girls. I think they just really don't care about these new girls. Poor girls. I think the only one that seems to be kind of interested in anybody is the one girl, I don't remember her name, but the one who was coupled up with Austin, who now Nick is trying to go after, I feel like is sort of a threat to like their relationships, their previous couples. I don't know. Nick has also shown his true colors. I feel like he's just that guy who like every time a new girl comes in, it's like, oh, I got eyes for her, even though I just slept with my other, Sierra last night. Like, but I'm hoping the girls have a better coupling situation at Casa Amor, and I hope Amaya can convince somebody to couple up with her. I don't want her to leave, but I don't know. I don't fully know how it's going to break down or work once we get to, I don't know who gets voted off tonight, so we'll see. The thing with like Amaya that I find is the issue is that like her personality is like really great and bubbly and fun, and I love that about her, and like everybody on TikTok and stuff loves that about her, but she is just, I think when she pulled aside Zach, it just kind of comes across as like it's like a little bit too much, a little bit desperate. I feel like, I hate to say. I think if she came off a little bit more genuine, like you can be bubbly, I think, and like not be like, oh, we're the same, I love you, like, I just feel like there's a way to balance it, and I think that's the difference between like her and like Olandria talking to Zach is like, Olandria like sits back, she's a little bit more calm, she's a little bit more reserved, like doesn't all give it up right away. And that's kind of, I think, Amaya's problem is she kind of like gives it all up right away. And I think the guys want a little bit more like back and forth, which may seem like crazy or like toxic or whatever. But I just think you need to play a little bit of more cat and mouse rather than like just kind of giving like all of yourself up. She's so sweet though. I like her, and I fear she's going home because she's just really not making it with any of the guys. So we'll see. I don't know what else to really say so far about the episodes. I saw people theorizing that they're gonna bring Hannah and Jeremiah back. I don't know how all that works, like I said, with the Casa Amor situation. I don't know fully like what's gonna happen next. I did not get this far on last season when I watched, so I don't know. I'll be interested to see. So thanks for watching, and I'll see ya soon. Thanks for watching.